I'll go to home now.
Huh? このフレーズを使ったことありませんか？ I will go to home。これは日本人がよく使うフレーズなんですけど、実はネイティブにとって結構おかしいんです。I will go to home.
I will go to home. Yeah, that does sound good.
Okay, hey, are you gonna go to home now?
Yeah, so about that, it does sound a little off.
Okay.
Yeah.
代わりに何と言えばいいんでしょうか？自然な言い方って何でしょうか？皆さんこんにちは。IU-Connect の朝です。Hey 皆さん、it's Arthur from IU-Connect。あなたが実際に使える英語力を身につけて世界に飛び出すように、今回の動画ではこのフレーズの自然な言い方をご紹介します。よろしくお願いします。あなたが生の場面で使える英語力を身につけるように、今回の動画は英語で解説しますが、聞き取れないところがあったらぜひ字幕をご利用ください。I think you can do it here or you can do it up here. Yeah, you can pick one of those options. A lot of Japanese people I know use the phrase I will go to home or go to home. But like I said, this sounds strange to native speakers. So what do you say instead? What do native speakers say instead? Well, I asked some people. Let's look at it. How would you say it normally?
I will go home. You wouldn't say I go to home. You would say I'm going home.
Okay.
Basically, yeah, we don't use the preposition to for going home. Like it's just kind of like a phrase or collocation in a sense.
So the natural way to say it would be just say I'm going home. I go home.
I'm going home, yeah.
Okay, cool. They don't say to. They just say I go home or I will go home. ちょっと待って、朝。Isn't home a place? And normally with places, you say to. I will go to the park. I will go to Osaka, right? Why don't you use to here? You know, actually, this is a very deep question, and it's something that not many native speakers even realize. Do you know why that is?
No.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Enlighten me.
But I did some research and looking into my heart, and I think I found the reason. And in fact, almost no native speakers know about this because the reason for this comes from even before English. You know, English originally comes from German, so a lot of basic words are really similar. The German word for shoe is Schuh. The German word for brother is Bruder. The German word for father is Vater. And the word for house is Haus, except it's spelled this way. The German word for home is Zuhause. Let's look at this a little bit in more detail. You have the word zu, which means to, and Hause, which means ie ni. So literally, the word Zuhause in German can be translated to mean something like to house. And so the concept of to is already in the word home. In German, it's in the word itself. And because English comes from German, I think that feeling, that sense still stays in that word. And so if you say, I go to home, what you're really saying is, I go to house. Pretty interesting, right? By the way, do you know the difference between the word house and home? For a lot of people, it can seem confusing. But actually, in our next video, I'm going to share the difference between house and home. If you don't want to miss that video, please subscribe to this channel. If you subscribe, when the video comes out, you'll get a notification and you'll be sure to watch it. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope it was interesting for you. My mission through IU-Connect is to not just teach English, but to change English education in Japan. Because of English education in Japan, people think that English is just something to be studied, but it's a tool to use to connect with the world. And I want you to develop an English ability you can use in the real world. So please, let's take what we've learned in this video and use it to talk with people from all over the world. As always, enjoy your English adventures. 一緒に世界とつながりましょう! See you in the next video! 英語を学ぶだけではなく実際に使えるようになりたいと思いませんか？その場合はぜひ無料ガイドをゲットしましょう。無料ガイドではこういうことを学びます。誰でも英語を実際に使えるようになる鍵。This guide is based on my experience learning Japanese and me working with hundreds of Japanese people to help them learn English and use it in the real world. So please check it out.